Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the last day of 2015 and I think it's been about 2 weeks now, but I noticed a flower spike on my Phalaenopsis. Can you see it right there? So I'll show how that progresses. This is the new location. I always had this Phalaenopsis on the south facing window, and last year I decided I moved it to a north-facing window. Well, it was in a bathroom and it was a skylight. So it had really bright indirect light, but I missed the flower spike. It seemed to be producing a flower spike certain period of time, periodically. It was due and it never produced it. So I moved it. And it was pretty reliable. I mean, it would rest and then produce a flower spike. So it's on this new, it's a south-facing window, and I have it next to the humidifier. This here, I might want to do some triage on it. It seems to be doing okay, but I had this in a fish tank, a tall fish tank, for a certain period of time, and ended up with these spots on it, and I thought it was just too humid, too stagnant air, wasn't good for it. But it really did plump up. These pseudopods here store moisture, and they're all wrinkly now, and I'm thinking maybe I can put it in the fish tank again with some really high humidity. I mean, the humidity, I don't know, it varies. It depends on the atmospheric pressure. I think it's right now running at 39%. And I don't know what's going on. I think it's, I didn't use, this is a Sears purchased humidifier, and I didn't use the Sears specific pads there that for the humidifier that absorb the moisture and help evaporate it. And another thing that happens is, I think it cuts down on the efficiency, is these fans here, they have this little shroud around them, and inside they had a little bit of that insulating foam, a little strip of it, and that corroded it. Pretty much just was turning to dust. I peeled it off. But what happens is there's a little bit of a gap there, so I don't think it has the strongest amount of airflow being forced through those filters, so the humidity just isn't getting up there. So I might want to do that to help increase the efficiency on this humidifier. But I mean, it's putting out a lot of roots, but I'd like to have these filled up nice and plump. Yeah, so this is Lobelia lobata. I think that's the name of this one. And when I purchased it, it had a flower. And very nice. I wanted something different than the Phalaenopsis that I have. This one here, I wonder if I'm going to, I think I'm pretty much due for a flower spike on this one here, the one that I saved. That again, really proud of myself. It was the size of smaller than my thumbnail. And turned it around. I mean, if it was any smaller, it would have been a test tube baby orchid. So, but let me get back to this. So I missed a flower spike on this, and I thought, I'm still questioning it, but no, I'm pretty sure. Let me make the announcement. I thought there was another air root coming out. So can these store the amount of flower spikes that are due? Because I missed one, like I said, one season. And then now that I put it back in the south-facing window, this is the first time this is going to happen with this, a second flower spike. So I've never seen a Phalaenopsis. I'm sure it happens all the time, but this is the first for this one. 2 flower spikes at the same time. I should probably get this into the bathroom and shower the heck out of this thing, get a nice soaking. I've been meaning to forever. I want to repot this, but I'm afraid to. I'm thinking I want to make a custom plexiglass type of pot for this, because it just seems to be sitting. I mean, no, it's secured in there, but it has all these air layer roots. All these roots out in the air, and it's flopping over because it's always trying to follow where the sun is, or the brightest portion from the window. So, again, the flower spikes aren't going to be nice and straight up like when you first buy them in the store. But yeah, 2 flower spikes. So this is really going to be, what was the most I had? Close to like 30 or something like that. So anyways, the battery's low, and let me finish it here, and I'll follow up on this and watch these flower spikes progress. Thanks for watching. Probably should have turned off that humidifier, but that's the Orchid update.